making green paper planes. In the club throwing green paper planes. In the club throwing green paper planes. In the club throwing green paper planes. Just to let them know that fucking money ain't a thing. Straight off the runway, papers flying in this bitch. Mr. Border Plane, I am fly as shit. Turned the club to an airport. Got it full of fucking green paper planes. Money ain't a thing. I know you see the change. I throw it cause I get it back. Money boomerang. And the chick I'm riding with never graduated. She give me stupid brain. Bank account song valedictorian. What that mean? I got a pocket full of honor rolls and a whole lot of chicks to give me scholarships. Yeah, that knowledge for free. I talk about the money like I got a degree, and I should be in jail for these beats I be murdering. On the fast track to fame, all a nigga need is a socket, the right plug. Catch me in a nightclub, nigga got the right buzz. Chains on like, yeah, they swear I'm telling Toy Stories. But no, I'm not Andy, more like a savage, Randy. In the club throwing green paper planes. In the club throwing green paper planes. In the club throwing green paper planes. Just to let them know that fucking money ain't a thing.
They coming plain, we coming with planes. Shit sweet, I can't complain. Just Sarah bring her pill in, this the campaign. If Sarah bring her pill in, she catches some rain. Nail the chick, no polishing. President, no politics. Banking these hoes, all that shit direct depositing. Throwing green bombs, green gobbling. Girl, you know we know you thirsty. Go ahead and acknowledge it. My stack looking like a Gatorade in the desert. Searching for some brain like a pirate and a treasure. Let them fall in love, no dog, we don't catch them. Praying on these hoes, no dog, we don't bless them. Paper planes flying, falling bombs over Baghdad. Shorty call me daddy, so it's sorta like she Baghdad. Pilot shit, jet lag, all of ladies catching grab. We alive in first place, y'all fuckers dead last. Paper planes, 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 paper planes.
In the club throwing green paper planes. In the club throwing green paper planes. In the club throwing green paper planes. Just to let them know that fucking money ain't a thing.
All right, good morning, good morning. Mic check, 1, 2, 3.
You get used to it down here, yes? I do not even smell the smell anymore.
All right, let's see. All right, so yeah, getting back on for you guys today. Taking a look at what I got. Um, right now, I got 898 million, so I'm almost there to 1 billion. So we're gonna keep track of that over the next month or so until we get to that 1 billion in the bank. So right now, what I got so far, I got the KO prepped. Just finished that up not too long ago. Um, don't pay attention to the secondary target amount. It's actually not necessarily a good one. I only got 1 gold and 1 painting, so I'll need probably get another person to run it with me. We do have some powder, um, but yeah, it's not a tricky one if you're gonna run it solo. But if you want an extra person or two, yeah, you gotta make a couple of stops. But that's what I got here. So what I'm about to do now is go to my arcade and get that prepped up. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get over there. Yeah, I'm gonna probably stream for about 45 minutes or an hour to get this prepped up for the people. Yeah, let's do that. So yeah, I had a bunker and nightclub product I sold last night, so that bumped me up a little bit. But no, those are building back up now. So let's take a look and see where they're at before we get started with the scope out. Yeah, let's see. All right, so we're about almost at half a mil. All right, so let's tell the DJ to top them off. Pause. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and get that going. The hanger should be about 7. Yeah, okay. All right. And the cargo, everything should be at least 1 million right now. So that's good. Yeah, that's at 1.5, 1.4, 1.5, 1.4, and 1.3, 1.2. Yeah, and mind you, I believe I sold these probably within the last 2 weeks. They were all full. I think one of them was mostly full. And they're already back up over 1 mil. So if you got the money, make sure you invest in the cargo warehouses. If you have that 10 million to spend to get them all, it's gonna pay off in the long run. And then if you don't have the hangar, yeah, you can. And the way I do it is I just have Rooster go out and get the crates from me instead of having to grind the stuff. The money I pay Rooster, I'm already making that back with the safe money. So before I forget, let's go ahead and collect that. Yeah, so the money I pay Rooster and the cargo techs, I'm making that back each hour through the safes and all that. So trying to work smarter, not harder at the game. All right, so let's get that scoped out.
Okay, here we go. Let's find out what's in that vault. First, we need someone with the right login credentials to their security system. I've tracked the rough location of a member of Duggan's security team
Bust out
using his phone
Sparrow
signal.
again.
Over there,
If you're
find
just starting, excuse me, You don't have to, waste your money on a oppressor once you get the 8 mil. So you'd be broke again. No, just you can do a sparrow, you can do a buzzer, you can do the frogger, but anything that'll get you to these locations quick and easy. Preferably it's a weaponized aircraft or something that's flying, but don't spend your time driving. Yes, if you enjoy driving, that's one thing, and I'm not going to deter you from that, but if you're trying to do this thing quick and easy, fast, to move on to other things to make money, preferably to fly, to get there and do your thing. Yeah, so typically I used to, follow him and play the game, let him make the phone call and all that, but I've basically about the last 6-7 months, I said, you know what, let me just blow him up and move on with it. And save you a little bit of time for having to go through the whole thing and get that knocked out. I think I've shown people in the past, if you watch the stream, I just fly right to the roof terrace instead of, trying to lose the cops and hiding and things like that. You can just land right here, and you just wait it out. And since it's 2 stars, there isn't gonna be any helicopters that's gonna, try to spot you and all that. So just wait it out. You can't call Lester to get the cops off of you because you're already on the call with him.
Okay, bring out your phone and search
All
for a
right, so
Wi-Fi
let's see
signal
what
we
we
can
have
pay you
here.
back on. And try not to look too conspicuous while you do it.
Have you stopped by the casino store and seen the
Yeah, I
latest
spun the
fashions?
wheel last
What are
night
you
and
waiting
won the
for?
podium
Life is
vehicle.
ephemeral and
As you can
without
see, it's
much meaning,
gone.
except for consumption. Your
And I
job
stored
is
it in my
to
mansion.
visit
I
the
actually need
casino
to
store.
start modding those cars in there. I've just been collecting them and throwing them in there. Get from that to spin the wheel and the free cars you get with the GTA Plus. I've just been putting them in there. I actually need to do something with them.
You got me in. Let me work my
All
magic.
right, let's see. Hopefully the primary target is not cash. We don't do cash around here unless if it's 2 or more times, then
You only have a limited
we'll take it. But yeah, first right to refusal. We don't do it off the bat.
Find what's in that vault. You might find something we can use to our advantage.
He said I'm on Xbox. Xbox new gen. I'm playing on new gen in the cloud. Let's see. I see the artwork things. Let's see. All right, cool.
Artwork.
Yeah, we'll definitely
Nice.
take
Not
artwork.
really my taste, but
We'll definitely take it.
come back
No
when
gripes
you're
about
ready.
that. It's better than cash, and you can do it with 2 players as long as the other person knows how to hack. You should be able to grab everything and come out with a good take. So, and this is going to be silent sneaky. So, the preps are going to be easier. So you don't have to, with the big con, you got to do some extra stuff. But yeah, with silent sneaky, you should be able to get the preps done, get up out of there and move on to the next thing. But yeah, we'll go over it and hopefully we get some good spawn locations. All right. Yeah, so right now, like I said, I'm almost at 900 million in the bank, and as far as total earned, I crossed the 1.4 billion, so a couple of milestones coming up. 1 billion in the bank and 1.5 billion earned. So it's actually a crazy ratio to have. But I don't really spend a lot of money. I got everything, the cars. I got the essential cars, like the mighty techs and stuff like that, and the necessary flying weaponized vehicles. But yeah, I don't have everything or duplicates of everything. Well, do I have? I may have 2 Deluxos, but yeah, other than that, that's about it. I actually need to get another oppressor just to specifically have in the terabyte, just in case I need to spawn one quick. All right, so I'm gonna do silent, sneaky.
But it's still a bit too soon. Security's gonna be tighter and overall could be tricky. But hey, pay may also be better. It's your call. I'd say go for it if you have a solid heist crew behind you.
Alright.
Silent and sneaky. My favorite.
Alright, so for the support crew,
Cheap.
you get Carl, it's 5%.
I guess we'll see what weapons Carl can source for us.
Karim, 5%. The getaway vehicle doesn't really matter the way I play. But
anything we can do to keep him out of the driver's seat is
we still have
probably
to
a
do
good
it.
thing, to be honest.
And we'll go with Paige, although we can do it with Christian. But we'll do it with Paige just to be on the safe side.
Okay, Paige. Obviously the connoisseur's choice.
Alright, so the way I do it is I start with the main 3 here, the weapons, the getaway vehicles, and the hacking device, and then move to the right, and then move down at the bottom. The vault key cards are typically the last thing I do, because to me, that's the easiest. The hard ones are the weapons, the cars, and the hacking device. But they don't take that long.
Right, so your weapons. We don't want anything that can be traced back to us, so we're going after a little import-export operation off the coast. Blast in there and take the shipment. I'm sure we could pull this off with any old thing from ammunition, but we gotta be careful. I mean,
So this is gonna be another easy one.
next lazy Gen Xer, but I didn't come out of retirement just to get put in a jail cell. And we have Georgina to think about, so you know.
So blow that vehicle up. I typically just shoot them from a distance, so there's no opportunity for them to even get off some shots and stuff like that. A couple of people. I think we got everybody. Nice and quick. Not going down there and showing how tough I am. Let's make sure we land it right. I knew that was gonna happen. Try to land it right. And it's all good.
Easy does it. Give yourself a good run and take off. Then I'll need you to land at the airfield I've marked on your GPS. Your gunman will be there to collect the shipment.
We'll call the insurance company.
Morse Mutual Insurance. How can we help you?
Pay that little
I'll do my best.
5,000. All right, so we should be done within the next 2 to 3 minutes with this one. All right, and we're off in the air. landing right there.
Disposal. You might want to remember this on the heist, otherwise you'll be down to just a pistol.
Alright. That one's done. Go ahead and do that. Fast travel. Quickly, quickly, quickly. You don't need to fly or drive to the arcade. Just switch your session so you can get right back to it. Alright. Alright, next up is the vehicles. We do the Sentinel Classic. Hopefully we get the hotel or the drag race at the LSIA. Anything else, we switch it.
Let's see if I can get you handed the keys for your getaway vehicle.
Perfect,
Head over
perfect.
to the hotel I just sent you, and we'll talk some more.
Alright. So make me call the mechanic.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
You gotta wait.
I'll get back to it then.
Yeah, we'll spawn the Sparrow. We'll get the Sparrow going. So we don't have to wait the extra time, even though it's not that much time to wait. But I mean, yeah, for this one, we're not going to even need it to grind. We just needed to get over there.
Holy shit!
So we're going to do most of this grinding or prepping at the nighttime. So hopefully it's a good viewing experience for you guys watching the video. Come out. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me, pardon me. Are you trying to come up? Man, get out of here.
Very good.
Alright.
Now there should be a uniform for you in the back. Looking
Alright,
good.
so we're not gonna worry
Vehicle we're
about
after's
flying
on the
them back
way.
in there.
Get out front and wait for him.
Yeah, we'll just run over there, walk on up. Sorry I'm late for my job. Just got hired. Don't fire you, boy. We're gonna do it right. Alright, so we got 2 guards. Lady drinking coffee at nighttime. Got some questions about that. Let's see. So yeah, so right now we're just waiting. I usually like to wait for both the cars to show up, so then I don't have to worry about where the other one's at. I'll just kill a little time.
You in place? Good.
Yeah, so the other
Okay,
car's
okay,
coming
act
up.
natural and let them get out before you take it. You don't want them suspecting anything is up. Patience. Let them leave before you tear off in that thing.
Alright. So they should be disappearing in just a second. Yep. Alright, so he or she is gone. Can't tell if that's a man or a woman. Alright. we'll stand like and look like we're busy. But yeah, boss, I'm letting these cars pile up a little bit. So I'll get the job done. I'll give them a new happy home as well. Let's see. Alright, so that's the second one. Alright, cool. I'll let them walk in. We'll actually get his car first. Alright, so now all we do is drop the vehicles off. Now obviously if you have someone helping you, then this thing will go a lot easier. I mostly like to prep by myself so I can get it done on my own time and not have to necessarily wait on someone. It's not a bad thing or not, but yeah. Get things done in a orderly fashion. Yeah, when I play with people or when I'm about to get online, I like to have things ready, you know, so no one's waiting on me to have stuff ready. When I come on, it's like, yep, I'm all right, let's go. Let's get to it. Alright. So, so just a little cut through right there. So I have to get on the street. One down, one more to go. All right. Now we should be able to get the sparrow going, not the sparrow, the oppressor going. So we can quickly get over there and get that thing. Yeah, I gotta, I'm using OBS to do the live stream and all that. I actually bought the monster capture card last weekend to help with the buffering and streaming, so I can, because I was normally playing or streaming from my computer, my laptop, and it was buffering in certain spots really bad, and it wasn't a good look for the stream. So I said, well, let me they mentioned that do this capture card so you can connect that from your console to the computer and do it that way, and that's actually been pretty decent so far. So did a couple of tests, and the buffering is virtually gone. So now I can be comfortable with playing from the console still and not having to play from the computer, which is not bad. But my laptop is a business computer. It's pretty good specs from a business standpoint, but not for gaming. So I gotta compensate that with the capture card. I don't have any immediate plans to get a gaming laptop or a desktop, but we'll see what happens in the future. Yeah, so because I play or pay for the cloud, I think it's the ultimate pass, 30 some bucks. You know, I'm able to play this game from multiple devices, not just from the console, so I can play on my computer. I also have it set up on the streaming box that Walmart sells, I use the Better Xcloud app. As long as you sign in with your Xbox, log in and all that. And I have a controller down there. I think it's like it's made for Nintendo Switch, but it does work perfect for playing in the cloud like Xbox. So I have that downstairs. I want to switch it up and play on the big screen. But yeah, so a couple of different ways to play this game, but you got to have the pay for the cloud. I think it's either premium or the ultimate where you can do that. You can't do it on the basic plan. All right, so that is done. We're moving on to the hacking device. So get the big three out the way. Hopefully we get the FBI building. That will definitely go a lot easier. Yep. Cool. So got the suit. So again, this is best case scenario so far. So far so good. This should take about 4 to 5 minutes to get done. Alright, so we're going to Laguna. Again, that's why it's very important to have flying vehicles to get things done quickly. Let's see. Okay.
These guys are probably framing innocent taxi drivers for terrorism or torturing civil rights campaigners or ruining the best bits of the internet. So deal with them as you see fit.
Okay, so this one stuck in midair. It's weird that his body's gonna drop. Yep. Alright. Take that little $14 right there to the bank. Yeah, so that took about a minute or so. So yeah, we're almost done with the mission now. I mean, I'm making it look easy because I've done it so many times, but yeah, it wasn't always as easy. So park that right there. Walk in.
Daddy, what's for dinner? I mean, what's for...
Sup? Hey, ¿qué pasa?
Holy hell! You made it all the way up. Now the device you're looking for should be on this floor. It'll be somewhere around. A metal briefcase, most likely. Don't linger around anyone too long. As nice as you look, you don't have that FIB agent stick up your ass. How about that response time, huh? Lose the heat before thinking about heading back here.
Alright, so we just run up out of there and we are done. Just gotta lose the cops and we'll be fine. Yeah, so I typically like to go to the mountain over here. I've done the sewer thing. But yeah, I like to spend a little time over here for maybe about 10 seconds. And then I'll start heading back towards the arcade. And so that'll give enough time for the timer to tick down. So I've spun the block a little bit. And as long as no helicopters come right in my face, we should be fine. There we got somebody that got him on the backside, but yeah, should be losing them in just a few seconds. Let's see, head to the backside. Yep. So again, that's typically what I do now, is just sort of fly around for a little bit. Okay, here we go. All right. That one is done. Alright, so next one up. Now we got the 3 ones done. We'll do the hacking device. Hacking device, vault key card, the drills, and then the key cards will be last.
The first rule in the art of war is to know your enemy, which I interpret to mean
And again, these are very simple, well, to me. Let me make sure I'm prefacing that. Very easy for me to get done quickly.
Don't worry about being gentle, they're tough. And salvage the parts. I'll put it all back together, only
So
much
let's see.
smaller, and we'll have the
8:56. Yeah, let's see if we can get it done by, let's say, 9:02. Let's give us some generous things. So we're back in the hood again. Cops not around again. They don't even care. Let's see. Come on. Grab it. Alright. So this one, yeah, we're gonna go to the beach. I guarantee if we take down a drone, they're gonna be right there to try to get us, which again, lots of questions behind that, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. Watch this. 2 stars automatically. Yeah. Alright, got 2 down already. Avoid their cone of vision. Alright. Let's see here. So we will do this one. That should be about a thing. Yeah, so we'll do that one. Make it go up and then go all the way up to the end. Went to the cone of vision, but that's cool. Yeah, I don't know how that got on the radar. Really? That's how Rockstar cheat you. Try to have him get things done quickly. We're not gonna let that deter us. We're almost done. Gotta go to the golf course. Just lock in on the target that I want. Really? Alright. We're on the last one. What time is it? 8:59? Yeah, so that's 3 minutes. And we lost the cops already. Let's make sure.
Bingo! That should be everything I need to create a bespoke, undetectable
Alright, so it's
masterpiece
9 o'clock
of
there, so
surveillance
we're making good
technology.
timing.
And when I say undetectable, I mean undetectable. Just ask the lady across the street from me. She won't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so we should be able to go to the backside of the arcade so we can lose them. We shouldn't have to go to the mountains. I'm gonna go straight there. Yeah, so the helicopter's coming. Let's see, where is it coming for? Let's see. Alright, so it is coming a little bit. Come on now. Alright, there it is. Alright, we good. Nice and easy, nice and easy. But yeah, if y'all need help, yeah, watch my videos. I basically show you step by step on how to do stuff. What vehicles you need, the required vehicles you need to get these things done. And again, you don't have to you don't have to buy the oppressor the first thing. You can start off with the Sparrow, get a buzzard to get around, and it's weaponized. So yeah. And also prep everything in the invite only lobbies just to be on the safe side.
And if there's one thing I've learned about the theft of military-grade lasers over the years, it's that you're always better off
Looks
getting
like
them
we
straight
gotta
from the
get him
source, as long as you can deal
the
with
lasers from the military. So let's see.
There's a shipment coming in right now, pinging you the GPS. Now, hoo-ah, or whatever.
Nah, let's see if we can switch that up. No, we're not gonna do that. See if we get a better mission. If we can get the one by the docks, that'd be good. Or the one by Del Perro, that'd be good. But yeah, we're not dealing with that. It's not that we can't do it. It's just we're trying to get these things done quickly.
You know, the thing about cults of genetically engineered soldiers working for malevolent neural super networks is they don't know when to quit. Which in this case works out for us because Clifford's useful idiots have come
Let's see if this one is going to one off the coast. That'd be good.
Without making a noise. It's wasted on them, frankly. I suggest you take it off their hands.
Good, yeah, so this is another good one. Another easy one. Get your flying vehicle weaponized. Flying aircraft or vehicle. Oh, and also, I mean, yeah, the Deluxo is a good one too. Flying. It is slower than the Oppressor, but it is flying. And it does offer more coverage and protection if you're trying to get away from NPCs and things like that. But I think I said in the past, my rule is when you're starting out, get the necessary businesses to get off the ground. And every 20 million that you make, you can either buy a business or, buy something nice for yourself. But yeah, don't blow your money all at once on cars and stuff like that. Yeah, and once you get your routine and stuff like that, that's cool, but that's my rule of thumb. So that's why I've been able to bank a lot of money, save a lot of money, and buy stuff when it's on discount or when it's on sale. Like I bought the I'm getting some shots off from all the way over there. Let's make sure we don't look like a rookie on the stream. Let's make sure that we are doing this one by the books. Alright. He like hard to kill around here. Alright, get him up out of there. But yeah, I forgot that's the Juggernaut. That little money right there. We'll go in with the pump shotgun. Not the grenade launcher. Get him up out of here. I think that's everybody.
Very nicely indeed. It'll cut
Let's get that extra money.
a few seconds, and it'll be so quiet you'll be able to hear your own smug chuckling. Bring her home.
$24. Huh. Now what was that? Oh, you already have it. Okay. I was about to say, if I can pick both of them up, that'd be nice. $12 right there. Okay. We'll take all the money, all the donations. We'll take donations to the United Negro Fund. All right. All right. So again, nice and easy. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I need to set up the, I need to get in with the Streamlabs, integrate that with the OBS, so I can add additional alerts and prompts, maybe set up the tips and all that. If people want to donate, they can, but just do the standard stuff that everybody else does. Make it a little bit more livelier. All right, so that's the one down. One more to go. Alright. Oh, okay, get off that. Okay, alright. Alright. It's not crashing at everything. Alright, so we get that done. So after this is the vault key cards. Yeah, hopefully we get the 2 targets. And that would be quick. If it's the prison bus, that's still gonna be quick, but it is just having to do all the extra stuff with the prison bus, which doesn't take that long, but still, preference is get the 2 targets. I'm not gonna jump a session if I don't get it, but we'll make sure. Yeah, so that'll be it. I won't prep anything else. I'll pay for the other remaining optional preps. I'm not gonna do the level 2 passes and the patrol routes, which the way I do it, I actually don't worry about that, because I know where everyone is on the map when I run it. I know other people get everything and do the nugget shipments and all that, but nah, it's a few minutes I can save on preps to get stuff done, and actually I gotta hurry up and get out of here after this, but after I get these done. But yeah, for me it saves time. I don't have to do it. I don't have to worry about it. When we get in the casinos, there's a silent sneaking. I'm knocking people out anyway, especially the guards with the helmets and stuff like that. Alright. We are out of here. Nice and easy, painless. I think that took about 5 or 6 minutes. So what's our time? I think we're at, where we at? Yeah, so 53. Yeah, I mean, you know, and I spent a little time showing what I had as far as what I had at the KO, and also checking my businesses and things like that, making sure every stock before we actually got into it. So yeah, it's gonna be about 45 minutes prep time for me, 45 and some change, which is pretty standard for the silent sneaking. And like I said, this was a good one. I only had to jump sessions once, so everything else I've just been getting done. I think, yeah, Lisa, yeah, I only jumped once, and that was the laser drills. That's what it was. All right, so now we'll do the vault key cards. Best case scenario, get the 2 guards you knock out, or worst case scenario, yeah.
So, we need key cards to
Do
get
that.
into the vault access tunnel. The Duggins contracted the same company as Bolingbroke Penn. That's where we're gonna get some cards. They're being
Where
held
that
by a
bus is
guard.
at.
First thing you need is a
Alright,
prison
so
bus
yeah.
and some outfits, so we can
So yeah,
con
I've
our
shown
way
in
into
the
the place.
past
Location's
past
with you now.
streams
Go
on
for
how
it.
I do it. I know you can just go straight to the spot. But yeah, I go there, kill the guards on the bus, get in, get the outfit, and then get out and blow the bus up. So then at least if they don't detect me as I go flying in, then I can just easily knock them out without having to alert anything. It's sort of a thing that I do. But yeah, you can just go there and just make the target appear as you get closer, or you lock in on it with your weaponized aircraft. But we will do it this way. Alright. That's it. Give a little distance to come. We will use the combat SMG. Line it up.
Right. You know what to do. Hijack that bus and you can use it to drive right through the front gates of Bolingbroke.
Alright.
Good job. This bus
Alright, so
and
we
those
got the
prison guard
uniforms.
should be all you need to waltz right into Bolingbroke and get what we need. Have a look around Tower 8. You should find them there.
So now that we've blown it up, got the thing. So now we're out of here. So again, yeah, best case scenario, another one for this one, once you get the guard outfit, is you go in undetected, the guard doesn't see you, and you can just easily knock him out, get on your vehicle, and get up out of there easily, and not have to, you know, worry about, you know, getting shot at or having to get snacks. Now let me make sure I armor up as I say that, just in case. I don't got one left, but yeah, just in case things go down, I can at least get out of there nice and easy. So yeah, you can, again, Sparrow, Buzzard, hell, you can even do it with the Raju, but you gotta be careful with the Raju, because the Raju can get stuck. Alright, so I'm gonna avoid that. Avoid that. And come down. Alright, so looking good so far. Alright, so he is upstairs. Couldn't tell if he was outside or if he was inside. But so far so good. Since I got this outfit on, he shouldn't suspect a thing. He's right there.
That's the guy. Take him down and grab what you came for.
Alright, so. Alright. check them. What are you waiting on? Okay, all right.
Great, you got him.
All right, so the best case scenario is how I do it. Yeah, so as long as it somehow you don't trigger the alarm with this outfit, and it can be done, should be able to walk in, knock them out, walk out easily. Don't lock in on anybody. See, we just got to leave the area, and I forgot to pay the remaining stuff. So yeah, we should be good to go. All right, nice and easy. Yeah, that took about 5-6 minutes. So I got a lot of stuff. So make sure we change outfits. Something a little more hip. All right, and then we will wrap this thing up shortly. But yeah, I just want to jump on and put some more content out there again. Yeah, we're at 59, but yeah, we spent some time getting stuff, showing stuff out. So yeah, about a 45, 48 minute session for scoping out the casino heist with Silent Sneaky. So yeah, let's see. All right, so again,
If you're seeking wisdom from a fortune machine, you're a clown.
yeah, I know Lester. All right. All right, so before I pay for the remaining preps, let's collect my money to pay for some of the preps. Let me try to send the text out. The text to do their jobs while you're off the game. So that's another good thing that so as I'm on throughout the day or on the weekends, I make sure I send them every time they finish sourcing. You get the messages, send them back out. Keep that thing rotating. All right, so again, this is level 1. This is level 2. So you can launch the mission and do it or pay. I'm going to pay to skip. And since we got artwork, and depending on how many people I get, I will pay for the power drills as well. All right, so yeah, I don't do the infiltration suits. I don't do the EMP. I don't do the Duggan shipments. I don't do the patrol routes. The way I run it, I don't need all that stuff. So it saves on prep time. It saves 20 extra minutes, sometimes 25. So before we get up out of here, we will make sure nightclub is on full and bunker is stocked up so I can continue to make money. So okay, so still on full. So we'll shoot the DJ an extra 10 just for rocking out. And sales time, so we got 3. All right, so we're going to get them supplies going. All right, so we are straight. All right, so cool. All right, so I'm going to jump off, and I should be back on a little bit later on today. I may do another live stream because I do want to stream me crossing over the 900 million in the bank. Yeah, because I'm right there. But yeah, I may hop on and I'll hit up the Discord and let them know to join if they choose to. But appreciate y'all stopping by now or in the future. But I'll holler at y'all later. All right, peace.